Chris McLaughlin here with Renegade Marketing Network. Another action-packed day here. This is the March 31st, 2015 update. You know who's on fire right now is Pete Douglas. This guy is all over social media, connecting with people and just telling them who we are and what we do. And he actually met up with someone named Tizzy Jordan. She was looking for some kind of web hosting, and she was thinking about going over here, and Pete was like, no, before you spend money over there, you got to check out what we're doing, and Gary will tell you all about it. A lot of value here with the products, with all-in-one profits, and what we're doing here with Team Renegade, the bonuses of being a Renegade. Lots of fun. Pete also connected with someone named Samantha. She couldn't believe initially what she saw was that for a base membership at $11.50, you get autoresponders, splash pages, to tracking tools, rotators, you name it. We got it here. Web hosting, it's all here. So great job, Pete Douglas, man. You're doing it. You're spreading the word, and we're helping marketers. We're doing it the right way. We're not pulling anyone away from their program. We're helping their program. We're enhancing their skills, their marketing tools, so they can have success with whatever they're doing. And that's a part of this whole thing about building relationships with people in other businesses. So today we had a sign up. Pam Anderson is on board. Just ran a welcome video for her. She's impressive, ready to get going, get started, go through the tutorials. She has a love and passion for website building and splash pages. So she's getting ready to jump right into it and have her first week be a banner week, right? So she's going to be available too once she gets to the training of websites and going through Gary's tutorials. She's another resource we have here on Team Renegade for building splash pages right off the bat, so that we can link them over to your affiliate link for whatever opportunity you're in. And if you want a classic example of that, Jamie Byers from Nebraska is having a field day. I see her all over Facebook with her splash page, and she's got a little autoresponder that welcomes them to connect her on Facebook. So I can't even find Jamie. She's like a celebrity you can never find, But I do see her on my news feed, and she's just rocking it. Violet Benton, someone I knew from a couple of years ago. We trained together in another company. Tools, actually just training on how to be a better network marketer. And she's been watching a lot of my videos and the tutorials. She's been keeping track of Pete and his, marketing ninja guru social media stuff. So the thing with Violet is she's trying to find narrow down her focus of her primary business, and then she's going to jump on board hopefully soon. One of her challenges she was explaining to me, and it's fine, is that she's nervous about building a splash page. I said, look, we have a team of people we're not going to do it for you, okay? Well, and if we do it for you, we're going to also show you how we did it, so the next time you want to do one, you can do it. So I think that made sense. So Violet, if you're watching this right now, I mean, we have a total support network here with the Renegade. So we will help you and teach you. That's what it's all about. And I know you were asking about some of the other tools, and those things you're really good at because you went through the training that we went through a couple of years ago. So it will be an honor to have you jump on board and become a Renegade. It'll get nostalgic about the old days, about when I run into other marketers that in my early days, we became friends. And speaking of that, Toby Bennett from Montana called me 2 days ago and said, hey, listen, man, Chris, I have a whole training on personal mindset. And I said, okay, well, shoot, what do you got? And he says, look, sometimes you may run across, maybe anybody in Team Renegade will run across somebody who wants to build a business but doesn't have the mindset. They need a little bit more training of how to maybe think positive and look for solutions, not problems. And so he's got a little training thing going. Toby Bennett would be a great sponsor for anybody that's wanting to kind of shift the mind focus a little bit, so then later on you can build your business, because it all starts in here first, and if that's an issue, we have people on our team that can help there, because you need that first before you head off in the direction of business building. And so we have a lot of people that have joined Team Renegade they already have that. They've been in the industry, they've struggled, and they're persevering, and so they're ready to like lead. So Toby, I really appreciate you stepping up like that and calling me and offering that bonus as a sponsor and a Team Renegade. And you don't even have to. Toby says, "Oh, I don't even need to sponsor them. Just tell them to friend request me, and I'll shoot him over a private message and find out what's going on." He said, Toby, that always calls me when he's got a recommended book to read. I mean, he'll call me at 3 in the morning. Hey, next time you're at the store, I'm like, bro, man, it's 3 in the morning, man. The store doesn't open till 10. And you know what Toby says? At 10 o'clock, go to the store and get this book, then call me back in an hour. Like I'm going to read the book in an hour. But Toby is like that, dude. He's a great guy, great friend. Been around. I've known him for a couple of years, and we were in the trenches together in the early stages of our career. And it's really great to work with him, because for a long time there we weren't working together, but we were just talking on the phone and connecting that way. Brittany Porter is someone else that is on the fence right now. She's really liking what she sees. We had a chance to talk to her. She's really was pretty transparent about, struggling. She sent me a message and just said help, and you know what, we can help. We can, we don't promise that you're going to make X amount of dollars in 6 months or 6 weeks or 6 days. We can promise that we can teach you some things and see if it works. And we have a lot of concepts and strategies that Pete, Gary, and we know, and we have the other team members, with people that were just signing up today. I know Pam, she's probably got a lot of trainings and stuff that she can help us. So that's why we're called a network. We're all together in this, and we all want to succeed. And we don't mind promoting someone else's business, because we all like each other anyway. We're all renegades, and we're rooting for each other. So Brittany is hopefully, she gets in a position to take action, and I believe she's going to be here eventually, because she kind of has. I even told her, I said, look, I asked you these questions about your business, and everything was, solution based. You weren't complaining about stuff. You were just, I need to do this, and whatever it takes. And you know what? It is whatever it takes. If it wasn't whatever it takes, I wouldn't be here right now. I would not be here. I guarantee you that. And someday I will sit here for about 30 minutes. Mark my word, I will sit here for 30 minutes and tell you the whole story about some of the things I had to go through, especially my second year in network marketing. So, and a couple of people on the Team Renegades know my story, and so you know what? It's all about. I have no problem with that, because we've all been there. And when I hear somebody in a private message or on the phone tell me, I'm struggling because of this, this, and this, and I said, I totally understand, because I've been there, okay? And now I need to get you from there to here, okay? And without taking you away from your program, that's why we talk about goals. And this is something Pete and Gary and I said, okay, when we get a prospect here, we show them who we are, but then we got to talk about, what are your goals? What do you want for yourself, right? What do you want for yourself? And then we're going to sit down and talk about it and say, well, how are we going to get there? Okay? How are we going to get there? And we need it to be so narrowly focused. Narrowly focused. That's something I learned, man. I was, in my days in the past, it was just all over the place. I'm sure you can all relate. You're just, what am I doing? What am I doing? If you're focused and you have your daily rituals and you're doing your thing, man, making money is just a byproduct of those actions. Trust me, it really is. And that's why we just have so much fun with Renegades. We're doing our thing, and we're supporting each other. And next thing you know, someone's making a sale. Like Jamie's making sales. She's getting new customers for It Works. Okay. I failed to mention Julian, Alexis, and Marilyn. She jumped on board. She's with Motor Club of America, and really excited about getting a splash page. And she's constantly researching. She hasn't released it yet. She's giving us a lot of teasers. I've seen some of it, but she wants to do it herself, and it'd probably be like another week before she releases it, because she really wants to set off a good impression in front of a prospect. And in the meantime, we're training her. tactics of, of course, ethical tactics. How to talk to people, how to build relationships, how to get them in front of your presentation. Not just click here, go to my affiliate link, and then pray. Please join. I've done that. I did that in my early days. So if you're doing that, it's not you don't. It's okay. You're doing it. You just don't know, and it's fine. We've been there. Trust me. Pete tells me stories. Gary tells me stories. Man, we sit there sometimes and we're looking at each other, or just talking on the phone with each other, and we're like, "Gosh, can you believe we did that? Man, what a bunch of spammers we were, or just what? Can you believe we just didn't know that? It's just so simple, right? Someone's, this is the funniest story, right? Someone's sending me. You teach somebody something, and even me, and you teach somebody. Like, okay, when you get a message, you connect with somebody, and then they send you a private message. Hello, how are you? And then you get a text and think, hey, he said, hey, hello, how are you? What should I say next? And why don't you just say hi? How's it going? Oh, that'd be good. What do I say after that? How's the weather? I don't know. Just be so it's no different than sitting around, hanging out by the bus stop or whatever, and someone's standing there. Hey, how's it going today? Cool. All right, man. Go. How's your team doing? Stuff like that. So just be yourself, connect with people, and talk about your business later. Find out what they're doing. Tell them to send you your link. So you can see, and then keep conversation going. So anyway, man, this is one of my longer videos. I know I'm missing something. Gary Gorman put out some amazing videos earlier today, and he was calling me. He's like, "Are you watching my video?" And I go, "Well, yeah, I will watch it if you stop calling." But yeah, he's just pumping out these tutorials, and this is exactly what I told him we needed for Team Renegade. We want to be able to guide everybody step by step through every single thing in the back office, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If there's something you don't understand, tell us so we can make a tutorial on it. We don't want anybody confused here. Even at $11 a month or $21 a month, we don't want anybody confused. It just gets you frustrated, and if you're here trying to make tools for your business, then you're just, what are you going to do when you're frustrated, right? You're just going to turn it off and just, I'll try again tomorrow. We don't want that, man. We want you to be ready to go. It's late at night, and you got all your tools going, and everything's working for you, and you know what? You're going to go, what are you going to do? You're going to turn the computer off at 11 o'clock? No, you're going to go make a pot of coffee because you're on a roll, right? Because everything's working. So that's the way it is. That when you have momentum, it just goes. It just goes. When you have momentum, man, nothing can stop you, okay? Just ask Jamie. We can't even find her because she's renegading up, man. It's awesome. I guess that's it, man. I just really appreciate everybody doing their thing. One more person. I have to say this. Tiffany Stonecipher from Nevada. She did a post the other night. Man, she just let it all out. Her feelings about just life and her family and all these things, and to lay it all on the line like that and put yourself out there, is anybody who does that is, that's awesome. And so I just wanted to mention that. It was hard for her, and so she did. And people are getting to know her a little bit better about her personal situation. So I commend her for that. That's being a renegade right there for sure. So if you get a chance to connect with Tiffany Stonecipher, she was one of the first members of our team. And that I think a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So awesome stuff. Appreciate that from Tiffany. And look, this was a long recording, but it's been a great time. We're all doing well. We're all we're turning regular MLMers into leaders, and we're in it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, so just keep going, persevere. When you get frustrated, just make a pot of coffee and come back and do it again. Okay, that's all. I think this might have been my 4th take, so I have my more coffee brewing down there. So anyway, it's always great to connect with you guys here on these videos. So like and comment, subscribe to the channel, connect with us, friend request us. You can find us on Facebook, and we'll be there for you. All right, have a good night. Be careful on April Fool's Day. Don't get pranked too hard, and we'll see you tomorrow.